4 years. That is how long Big Cat Rescue has waited to officially introduce our 4 big cats, which were seized in 2015 from Ohio's Tiger Ridge Exotics Roadside Zoo and owner-operator Kenny Hetrick by the Ohio Department of Agriculture. We are so excited for you to get to know these 3 precious female tigers, Dutchess.
That's fine, just don't share it.
Jasmine. And Sapphire. And gorgeous male black leopard Jinx. We know you will fall in love with them just like we have. In October of 2011, in Zanesville, Ohio, a private owner of dozens of big cats and other wild animals named Terry Thompson opened their cages and turned them loose before committing suicide by self-inflicted gunshot wound. Authorities were forced to shoot and kill all 38 big cats and 10 other wild animals as they roamed the town loose that evening. As a result to this tragic massacre, Ohio passed a strong law banning the private ownership of big cats. Like all such bans, anyone who already owned exotic cats would be allowed to keep them. Owners were simply required to register their cats by the state, and they were not allowed to buy or breed more. Tiger Ridge Exotics owner Kenny Hetrick thumbed his nose to the law and refused to report how many dangerous wild animals he owned. Hetrick's facility also racked up numerous USDA violations prior to the seizure, including failure to provide adequate veterinary care, repeated failure to provide animals with a proper diet, failure to provide animals with clean water, failure to provide animals with clean, dry enclosures, and failure to comply with federal safety requirements. In January of 2015, ODA seized his 11 wild animals, 10 big cats and a bear, and initially housed them at the state's temporary animal holding facility in Reynoldsburg. A few months later, ODA awarded temporary custody of the animals to 3 sanctuaries, including Big Cat Rescue, pending the final outcome of litigation.
So, it is 3:45, and I am sitting here at the Flying J, just north of the Florida-Georgia line, waiting for Bobby and her crew to get here with the 3 tigers and 1 leopard from Ohio. I have to escort them into and out of the state of Florida under Florida law. It's 5 after 5, and we are at the Flying J. That's Bobby and her crew and the cats.
Dutchess, Jasmine, Sapphire, and Jinx arrived at Big Cat Rescue in August of 2015. We have been taking care of these 4 magnificent cats at our own expense every day since. Hetrick took his own legal battle for the return of his cats all the way to the Ohio Supreme Court, which maintained in 2018 that ODA had acted appropriately in seizing the animals. Then ODA filed a lawsuit for permanent possession of the animals, which was the final step before awarding the sanctuaries, including Big Cat Rescue, permanent custody of the cats in our care. Hetrick did not fight this final lawsuit, and Big Cat Rescue was officially awarded permanent custody of the 4 cats. It has been a long road, and there were several stipulations Big Cat Rescue agreed to in order to temporarily house the cats, including not discussing the situation of the cats or sharing their information, photos, or videos on our social media sites. We've even changed the names of the cats after their arrival, and we will continue to go by their current names. This is why you may be surprised to learn that 4 big cats have been housed at Big Cat Rescue for almost 4 years, but you've never heard about them.
Pretty girl.
Well, that's about to change. We know very little history about these big cats, but we do know they have been loved from the very second they arrived at Big Cat Rescue, and we plan to keep giving them a lifetime of love, nutritious food, excellent vet care, and enrichment. If you'd like to be one of the first to support the lifetime care of these 4 beautiful cats, you can do so by visiting bigcatrescue.org/donate.